All right, so we've got the situation where you've got 0.4108 grams of calcium carbonate. It's got that molar mass. So straight away, M and M on M, you know that you can work out a number of moles. That's added into this flask, which has got 15 mils, so 0.015 litres of HCl, which is 2 molar. And we've got an equation here. We can actually work out the number of moles that we started with here in HCl because we have a concentration and a volume, and we can work out the number of moles of the solid we have. So let's go ahead and work out both of those to start with. So our number of moles of calcium carbonate is equal to mass on molar mass. Now, just to note, you'd normally be looking for this, but they've actually given you this already, so that's what we've been doing in the other questions. So the question's actually different. They're asking me how many mils of sodium hydroxide will be used at the end. So this is 0.4108 grams divided by 100.087 grams per mole. Okay, so let's take our calculator and just work that one out really quick. And we get 0.00410442914 moles. Okay, let's work out a number of moles of HCl now. We'll call it initial. Our number of moles of HCl initial, okay, well this is it. We've got a concentration and a volume here. So this is equal to CV, which is equal to, our concentration is 2.000 moles per litre. And our volume is 0.015 litres. So 2 times 0.015, didn't need a calculator for that, 0.03 moles. Here, okay, the ratio up here, this is 1 to 2. Okay, so which one's limiting? And let's take a ratio of calcium carbonate to the number of moles of HCl. 0.04104442914 moles divided by 0.03. Okay, and we end up with 0.136814304.7, so that's moles as well. So this is our ratio. Now what that ratio should read is a half, but this is smaller than a half. Okay, which means that calcium carbonate is limiting. As you would expect. All right, it's limiting. So the number of moles of HCl used, you probably actually didn't need to do that step, but we'll just keep going. The number of moles of HCl used is equal to twice the number of CaCO3 used, which is 2 times, I'm not going to write the whole number again, 2 times 0.00410442914, 0.00820885828 moles. So we know the initial number of moles, we know the number of moles used or reacted. So the number of moles of HCl that we have at the end is therefore equal to the number of moles initial. Sorry, I don't know if you can see this. The number of moles initial minus the number of moles used. So I'm just going to subtract this number from this number. So 0.03 minus answer at this point, and we get 0.02179114172 moles. All right. So that's how many moles of HCl we end up with. Now, let's move this all across. All right, so now that we've got, I'll just write that number up here. So the number of moles of HCl that we have now, final, let's put it here, 0.02179114172 moles. Okay, so what happens then is they take this, and it's not a 15 ml solution anymore. They make it a 250 ml solution. So our volume is now equal to 0.250 liters. So now we can actually work out a concentration of both of these guys. So we take 20 mils of this solution. So I mean, you can do this in a couple of different ways. You can work out a concentration and then work out how much would be in 20 mils. Let's just do it. So C equals N on V, which is that number that you've got on your calculator, 0.02179114172 moles divided by 0.25 divided by 0.250, and you end up with 0.08716456688. So this is moles per liter. Okay, now we can set this up like a normal titration question. Okay, the concentration of HCl, I know. It's what we have there, 1.6456688 moles per liter. The volume of HCl that we used of this concentration is 0.02 liters, so that's at 20 mil aliquot. The concentration of sodium hydroxide is equal to 0.1160 molar, and the volume that we use is actually what we're looking for now. Okay, we know these are 1-to-1, it tells us up here in that little equation, which is all well and good. So all we've really got to do now is just work this out. So how many moles were here? So the number of moles of HCl in that 20 mil aliquot, so it's different from what's up here, is CV equals 0.08716456688 moles per liter multiplied by 0.020 liters. And I already have that on my calculator, so I'm just timing that by 0.02, which is equal to 0.00174329133 moles, which is equal to the number of moles of sodium hydroxide since they're 1-to-1. So the volume of sodium hydroxide, well, if N equals CV, that means that V equals N on C, which is our N is what we have on our calculator right now. It's 0.00174329133 moles, and divided by our concentration, which is 0.1160 moles per liter. Look at that, you end up with liters. So I'm just going to divide the number on my calculator by 0.116, and I end up with 0.01502833736 liters, which is 15.03 mils. Like it says in the question. I'm just having a look for sig figs here. Up the top, that's 4, that's like 6, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So we've got 4 the whole way, so that is appropriate to 4 significant figures.